Hello and welcome to Slightly Impressive Vlog Every Day in April. My name is Grifter and it's April oh no, 7th, right? It's gotta be 7th. It's gotta be the 7th. We're going with 7. I don't even care. If they're out of order, they're out of order. Okay, so I made it 5 or 6 days. Well, better than last year, I guess. Okay, so yesterday's vlog, a lot of you pointed out something I didn't even think about, is that if I choose a zombie apocalypse over going to Mars, that results in the death of the majority of the human beings that exist. And, oops, didn't even think about that. I guess that would change my answer. Although, really, do I have to go to Mars with 3 people I don't like? I probably don't like. Maybe I would like them, but I have to do that to save the human race. Do I have to? Really? I guess I would. I wouldn't be happy about it. So, alright, thanks for pointing that out to me. I guess I'll change my answer. But anyway, today's Would You Rather is, would you rather be a druid or a shaman? Now, I guess this could mean a few different things, right? There are real-world versions of these things. You know, a shaman could mean a lot of different things that I don't know much about. And a druid, it is a real thing, but I don't know really anything at all about it. I don't think it's anything like in WoW. I think it's just like a religion of some sort. So, I can't really comment on the real-world versions of these things. But, what they probably meant is, in the game, right, World of Warcraft, the actual game mechanics, the playable classes, but it could also mean in the WoW lore, which is a little bit different, so, I don't know, let's talk about in the actual game. I mean, obviously, druids have the major plus of being able to turn into animals, and a tree, I guess, if you wanted to, or a moonkin, although I can't see maybe turning into a tree just as, a goof, or just, to spy on somebody, maybe. Or, I guess they could be all sparkly now, instead of being a moonkin. I can't see ever turning into a moonkin on purpose, unless it was just, to entertain people. But, I mean, a cat or a bear, who wouldn't want to be a cat or a bear? Or a bird? You could fly to work? It'd be so much faster. Oh, it'd be great. Or, you can teleport to Moonglade, I guess. So, there's that. But then, they have their actual spells, which are pretty cool. Moonfire, you, summon a moon. I don't know about that spell. I don't know if it's supposed to be, they actually summon a little moon that beams a laser down, or if it's a laser comes from the actual moon. That would make more sense, right? Well, no, moon lasers, they don't really make sense, no matter how you try to explain it. But, Wrath, being able to shoot, nature energy or sun energy, maybe is what it is. That would be fun. Cyclone, who wouldn't want to cyclone somebody every now and then? What else can druids do? Yeah, I don't know. They can go in the Emerald Dream, I guess. You can't really do that in the game, but they can do that. And then you have the shaman. Okay, so shaman, they have all kinds of really flashy spells. They can, lava burst would be fun, shooting lightning bolts out of your fingers would be fun. Who doesn't want to do that? Turning into a ghost wolf, yeah, it's a little faster, I guess. Being able to revive yourself upon death. What else? Totems, I don't know. Are there any totems left that I would really want in real life? I'm not sure. And then they can do stuff in the spirit realm, sort of. I guess that's what Ghost Wolf is. Now I'm getting the lore mixed up. I mean, in the lore, Shaman, both the classes in the lore of Warcraft aren't quite as good, right? It's not quite as exciting. It's just the Shaman doesn't really have powers of their own. They just sort of ask the elements for help, is how I understand it. So that's kind of it's not as fun. But then they can do the whole spirit world questing, or I don't know, in another place, which is similar to the Emerald Dream thing that druids do, so I don't know. But, okay, so druids in the lore. I believe they usually specialize, right? You don't usually have a druid who's like, I can turn into a bear or a cat or a moonkin or a tree or whatever, or I can be sparkly, whatever you want. Just given the situation, I can do whatever you want. Usually it's like you have like the bird druids, right? Or this guy's a cat druid and this guy's a healer. So that's less exciting. But overall, it's hard. It's hard to decide. I mean, it's hard to beat being able to revive yourself if you die, right? But that's not indefinite, so, I mean, you could only do it once. But, well, no, I mean, it has a cooldown, so you could do it on a pretty regular basis, actually. Would that make you effectively immortal? I guess so. But is that better than being able to turn into a bird or a bear? That's a tough decision. This is one I hadn't actually decided before I started filming. I'm gonna go with druid still, just because. Man, yeah, it's such a hard. I don't want to give up reincarnation and lightning bolts. I don't want to choose. Do I have to? Okay. We're going with druid because it's just out of convenience, just being able to fly everywhere, or prowl everywhere. You could basically be invisible. You could turn into a tree. We're going with druid. That's my answer. Okay, that's enough about that. First of all, let me know which one you would be and why. And of course, if you have a would you rather that you would like to hear me talk about, then leave that in the comments. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. I forgot to wave. Okay, bye. Now we have to turn it off.